Someone said that has the BT band Mordecai feel. Oh,
there we go.
Shit. There it is.
Dude. With the tone, dude.
It
The
sounds perfect.
tone. Dude. We're rolling.
Are we?
Yeah, we're live.
Are you sure?
I think so. Yes. See that?
Yep.
That's technology. That's called zooming out.
Okay. Yep. I can see it
And
now.
the camera's on, right? You see us?
I see both of us. Yep. We're definitely both in there. That's
Okay.
You should be definitely right here. We should just put a line here, then we always know. Like you're in your quadrant, I'm in mine.
Dude, we should do that thing where we just wear shorts or something silly underneath and like
Oh,
or
no.
no pants. Dude.
Okay,
None.
just shirt dick it. Okay.
Just ribs and dick, dude.
Okay.
All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Face Splitter, where we like to have fun. So, no, and I mean, there's literally no alcohol in these veins, dude. So we're just chilling, dude. We're high on life and mountain water, brought to you by Liquid Death. So, but no, thanks guys for being here. We're recording another episode. First things first, I want to actually put out a shout out to Zach Adkins. He's one of the guys that we featured on our, I think it was a shredder. He was the guy with the Ormsby guitar.
Yeah.
He reached out and he was like, thanks for the shout out. I actually have a podcast with Rusty Cooley, who's like this world renowned shredder, like just ridiculously fast, called Guitar Autopsy. So
Okay.
I just want to give him a shout out. Go check out Guitar Autopsy. I'm assuming it's on all platforms. Give him some love. Phenomenal guitar player. And yeah, you know, we're building this community. You know what I'm saying? This is like what
cool
we're trying.
name too.
Yeah, right?
Guitar Autopsy. I love
Why didn't
that.
you fucking think of that? God damn.
Now we're married to this one, so hope you like it.
Well, you know, there's always divorce. But anyways, I know you're doing well because this episode is a different episode, but I talked to you 20 minutes ago.
Yep. Yeah, not a whole lot's really changed. I've only got up once to pee, and that's
Once?
it. Yeah, I still have some of the same liquid
Me too.
death left in
This
the
is
liquid
like-
death container.
I know we should like make a requirement where we have to crack open one every episode.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But
Like next to the
here we go.
mic.
But I got hey man, I got the Mormon freaking special right here, dude.
Kirkland brand.
sparkling water, man.
Yep.
You can feed like 27 wives with one of the pallets with from one of these, dude.
And there's no caffeine, so it is.
no,
Yep.
dude. You know,
The Mormons can have it.
so you know, Mormons ain't bad people. I come from a bunch of them.
Yep.
Half my family lives in Utah, and I tell you what, I've never had so much powdered milk in my life. Dude, these guys, you know what they do, right? Like about the world ending and all this stuff.
Yeah, right.
Okay. They have these stores all around Utah, I'm assuming, but where they have dry goods that you buy, it's like the end of the world stores.
So it's like doomsday prepping a little
Yes,
bit, but like
dude.
a little more.
You
PG
go
version.
into at least in my family, you go into their pantry, there's buckets of like dried powdered milk, dude.
Whoa.
And like tons of boxes of like food ready to go.
And your family, the last name is like Jeffs or something. Is that what it is? Okay. Nothing crazy. But.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. Yeah, you've
No,
really
I'm not
come a long
related to
way.
Warren Jeffs or Rulon Jeffs. Get out of here. Keep sweet, all right? All right. So this show's off to a bang. But so basically, we're here to talk about guitars, highlight guitarists, be silly, and talk about metal. And the one thing I do want to talk about is that Blue Ridge Metal Festival is coming is
believe
upon
it's
us.
the Blue Ridge Rock Festival.
Let's check it out. We have a tab here. Let's see.
In September.
Blue Ridge Rock Festival, September 7th to the 10th.
Correct.
And I've
That's
never
it.
seen so many bands on one lineup.
Yeah.
Right?
You even pulled up, right?
I don't know how to get to like the big one, but I got
Yeah.
the big names here for
Okay.
sure. But I mean, you pull up the set list, it's got like, 200 bands on it at least.
Yeah, it's got quite a few. A lot of heavy hitters too.
This is the one I'm seeing right here. Like, geez, this list just keeps going, dude. Vanilla Ice is gonna be there.
Is he at the bottom, or is he he's halfway
I
through?
want to say these are.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not in alphabetical order.
This is nuts. But they do have one of the best bands of all time, Limp Bizkit, right there.
Well, there you go. All right, so we're looking at bands like Slipknot, Pantera, Reformed Pantera. What do you think of that?
It's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they're still playing the same thing, so I'm good with it.
Yeah, I saw a lot of hate about it, and I am pretty impartial. Like, people are. This is my opinion. People are gonna play the music, like whether you get together with the original bandmates or do something out of respect or not. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's for us to decide. No matter what, though, the music is going to be played. Whether it's someone playing it on their guitar in their bedroom, something like that, or if they're playing it on stage with a different lineup, like it's going to be played, and why not enjoy it?
And also to them, it's a business, so like they have to do something,
Yeah,
right? And
That's a
it's
good point.
Pantera. I mean, maybe it'll be an amazing set at this crazy festival, and
yeah,
I think it's cool.
yeah. I think it's great, and it looks like the productions that they're putting on are humongous, dude.
Yeah,
Like, I haven't seen a show that hasn't had like some insane pyrotechnics or like clips of just like some like just insane stage presence.
yeah. This is probably a really good business strategy for whoever's running the show here, because that's gonna bring out like that era of like metalheads and stuff.
For sure. And then you got come on, man, you got Shine Down, Evanescence.
Of course, yeah. You gotta have the essentials, right?
All right. So this is the I listen to metal starter pack.
Yeah,
Like that they come up to you like, oh man,
Yeah.
you like music that you like extreme music. Well, I listen to this. This is
Yeah.
the starter pack. 5 Finger Death Punch,
Seven
Shine
Dust.
Down, Seven Dust. Is it on there?
It's got it. They have to be on here.
Seven
There's no
Dust.
way.
Evanescence, dude. There's another one. 3 Days Grace,
Boom.
man.
Oh,
Woo! Heavy
Chevelle
hitter,
too.
dude.
Chevelle's on there.
Oh, Chevelle. Dude, I think the first time I listened to Chevelle was on like a Tiger Woods 2000 EA Sports game.
Oh,
Or
really?
something like this, dude.
Yeah, I remember them being on like snowboarding games and stuff.
Or like Saliva. Do you remember Saliva, dude?
Of course. Oh,
Dude.
that's another one for sure. That's a good one. That's
Did
definitely.
they wear the
starter
white
pack.
jumpsuits? They wore like white jumpsuits. They had the hair, and they were like, "What, dude? I can't even remember a song that they played, but I was
Yeah.
into it, man."
I can't remember either. I just remember like people would make all these like mixtapes and stuff when I was whenever
And it'd be
12
like,
years old, and it'd always have a Saliva song.
fucking Saliva, Static X.
Couldn't even tell you what it is. I also saw that Static, and they're on here too. Static
They
X,
are?
yeah.
Oh,
And so I just saw Stained is on there.
rest in peace, Wayne Static, dude.
Yeah. But who's gonna play? Who's Stained's vocalist now? Is
I don't
it
know.
Still Aaron Lewis? He's like a country singer now.
Yeah, dude. It's tough. The same thing with this Corey Taylor thing. Like Slipknot's
Yeah.
there, but Corey Taylor is there.
Right.
So I don't know what's necessarily going on.
You might get confused. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna go see Corey Taylor. You're like, okay, well,
Oh yeah, I think we just saw him, dude.
Yeah.
Is he playing with Slipknot?
yeah, I would
Like,
imagine so.
why would he not? Right?
Yeah,
Dude,
he's
you
got such
Flo
a
Rida there.
such a distinguishable voice.
All right, Lorna Shore. That's good.
Yeah.
Knock Loose,
is
your
right
your
there.
people, dude.
Yeah.
Black Label Society. So Zach will be playing like 2 different sets. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Death Clock, dude.
Death Clock,
They
for
were,
sure.
dude. They were pretty big for a while.
Yeah, especially with that Metalocalypse.
Sleep Token, nice.
Yeah, they're interesting, aren't they?
Um,
ICP, of course. I mean, how could they not be on here?
dude. So, dude, you know where ICP's from, right?
Detroit.
They're from Detroit, man.
Yeah.
And their like thing is like drinking Faygo Cola or
Yeah,
soda.
that orange.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Well, it comes in a ton of different colors, and it's like Faygo is like a big Detroit. I wouldn't say big, but it's like a Detroit brand. Like it's a Michigan
okay.
brand, and like
It's
now, oh, dude, it is dirt cheap, and it comes in like 1 liter bottles, and it's just the cheapest thing
Yeah.
ever made. I mean, rarely does something No, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say something of good quality come out of Detroit. A lot of good things have come out of Detroit, just not lately.
Yeah. Cars.
Cars came out.
Yeah.
I don't think they come out there anymore that much.
Fago, it's called.
Fago. Faygo.
We should swap it out.
We should get some Fago.
Yeah.
Dude.
So this.
They sell them at like classic soda shops and shit like that.
When I think about like pollution in the ocean, that's now like what I picture.
Yeah. There's a million Fago bottles in the ocean. Trust me. Because Detroiters don't give a shit about the environment, dude.
So they like spray that stuff around at shows, right?
Dude, I don't know what the hell they do with it. They definitely coat themselves in it.
Yeah. They're still faint. Like we couldn't get them on the podcast, right?
You don't think so?
I think they're a little more
Could you imagine those guys sitting in here?
Aren't they like they're like a gang, right? They're
Dude, I don't know. They were just always the fucking weirdest kids in school, dude.
Yeah.
The weirdest. Like, one, how did you even find the music?
Yeah.
And two, like, look at yourself, dude. Look at you.
Yeah, and they had like 20 albums by the time I found out who they were.
Seriously. And like and these kids were wearing like these, they were all black.
Yeah.
Like their clothes were all black. Their hair was like in their face. And they had like a million different chains and stuff. And then randomly they would come to school with painted faces.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and they're like, and, you know, looking around there, they got their juggalo bros, dude.
None of them weren't criminals. Like,
None of them,
you know what I mean? Like,
they all had consistently
oh,
stealing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you metalheads are all Satanists, and you're like, okay, like, whatever. But, like, those people, you for sure knew that they committed a crime recently if they had, like, that hatchet dude on it.
Oh, yeah. Like, they were leaving the crime scene.
Yeah.
Dude. A petty crime. It was always a petty crime, but they were definitely in there.
They
for
play
sure.
here, like, every year at
Do
the
they?
Black Sheep, yeah.
All right.
I've always, like, been curious, like, to go, but I just can't bring myself. And
like
it's usually, like, kind of expensive, I think.
It's like rap with some heavy guitar.
I don't know. I just know it. Yeah, it's like some hip hop.
There's a few things Detroiters are proud of. It's like Ted Nugent, Bob Seger, Cars, Coney Dogs, and ICP ain't one of them, dude.
Yeah.
So, all right.
It's not on the list. Yeah.
But yeah. So this seems like a pretty.
That one right there, though. Job for a Cowboy is playing, which I think is so cool.
Dude, that's one of those foundational bands too.
Yeah, that like Ruination. That is like one of the best albums I've ever heard. And I think it's either that one or the next one is when they got like some other guitarist, and that's like when they changed completely, and they were infinitely better in my opinion. They weren't just like this like slam kind of like
right. I remember when I first heard of them, they were that slam, and I was like, whatever. Like we were talking about, they're like not different than anything I was listening to.
Yeah,
and then they upgraded for sure.
They were honestly the most intense. Like at the time, I didn't even know like that kind of music existed. And they're like, oh, Job for a Cowboy. I'm like, what could this even be? That doesn't sound like a metal band. And then you hear it, you're like, holy shit,
what the fuck are we even talking about?
Yeah.
But that was, I mean, dude, that's what made us who we are. Like, if you think about it, like we went through a pretty interesting era of music. Like, I don't know what kicked it off. It was like, you know, you went from like the 80s thrash to like the 90s grunge, but also like, you know, industrial stuff.
Yeah.
And you like mixed in post-hardcore with post-hardcore, and then, you know, you got and then it kind of came like back together with like the screaming and the like the emo screaming mix, like metalcore thing. Like, it's amazing how that came about. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Because metalcore is what gave me, at least for me, got me into heavier stuff. Then gave me that gateway into like brutal death metal. Like, and then all of a sudden I'm listening to like Necrophagist. You know?
Yeah, kind of stuff that even came before. You're like, okay, it's a good little.
You're right.
Icebreaker.
Yeah, that's a good point. The stuff that did come before, like, because I went back to like early 90s Cannibal.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Yeah, like Hammer Smash Face and
some of the greatest music ever created, dude. Ever. You know why? It's because it always delivers. No matter what mood you're in, what you want to listen to, that will provide.
Have you ever seen them before?
Oh, yeah. Saw them with the Black Dahlia Murder, dude. In Seattle.
Cool.
At,
cool.
Dude, I can't remember. It was this hole-in-the-wall place. If y'all could help me out with this. It was like a very small place. The stage, like, you see the stage, and I mean, the performers are basically, their heads are touching the stage, dude. It's like that small. And like depending on where you are, there's a pole in front of you, in front of the band.
Oh yeah, cool.
It's like one of those places, dude. Like, and you can see the sweat just beating on the wall.
Yeah.
Like, no ventilation.
That's cool.
I can't remember what that place was called.
Was it like horrible acoustics too? Or?
I don't remember it being particularly great.
Yeah. Those are the best shows for sure. And I think back then I didn't understand what was good acoustics because it was so like loud.
Yeah.
So I feel like I just didn't. My ears weren't calloused yet.
Well, dude, I mean, it was game changing for me when I started, like, as weak as this sounds, having earplugs in.
Yeah.
Dude, when I put earplugs in, you finally can hear what's going on.
Yeah.
You can, and I mean, maybe it's different for someone that like plays guitar and wants to hear like the articulate guitar. Like I want to hear that. So it's like for those frequencies to get into this freaking head, I need to block out some of that. Just like, you know,
those front of house guys are a lot better at it now too. Like mixing while everybody's playing. I mean, it just sounds, I think, better and better when I go see a show. Like bands are tighter. It doesn't sound just like a mess. Like actually, Job for a Cowboy is like one of the first bands I ever saw.
Really?
Yeah. And it was like I think his name's Johnny Davey, and he just chugged like a bottle of Jameson while he was playing. I was like, man, this is like the real deal.
This is a real deal.
Yeah. And then just like one day they stopped playing.
And now I have an alcohol problem.
Yeah. Now I just chug Jameson. I figured that's what you're supposed to do.
Because if he does it every show, I mean, I'm doing it like, you know, every other day. I mean, I'm playing it safe.
Yeah. 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 Gives you the creativity you need.
All right. I think it's time to take a question.
Let's do it.
But you had a good one.
Yeah. It was, so this person said, would you rather be a famous musician or bring back your favorite musician? I guess this could be any genre or anything.
I feel like this is asking, are you a good guy or are you a narcissist?
Right. Yeah.
Do you have an answer ready to go?
I don't yet.
I can always flub through an answer. It's what I do. I don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I just don't want to like regret my answer, I guess.
I'm okay with regretting my answer, so I'll go first.
Okay.
Would I rather be a famous musician or bring my favorite musician back from the dead?
Yeah. I guess, or just bring back a musician that was like, noteworthy.
I'm gonna go for it. I want to be the dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to be a famous musician.
Okay.
Not for the fame. I just would love for it to be my 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Like, as I get older, and I'm sure this is like the same with everybody out there, like, working is great. It's necessary. But, like, now there's more and more people that are doing what they love.
Yeah.
For work. And that does sound nice.
Yeah.
And I feel like I chose the really fucking boring answer.
No.
Now, could I go the other way? Could I like... I mean, that's my choice. That's my choice.
Okay. You would just be a career musician.
If I could bring someone back... No, you go first. You go next.
Okay. All right. I would choose to bring someone back.
Because you're a good guy.
I don't know if that is why.
You're a good guy. You do all your communion. You walk up there. You are.
Yeah.
Look at you.
100%. Yeah.
He's just sitting here. He's sitting here with communion in one mouth. He's drinking wine in the other, and he's eating the body of Christ or his foot, something like that.
Yeah. The
Look
Eucharist.
At you. Yep.
Over here.
You got it all. I believe in you.
Now you feel guilty about your answer.
Yeah, now I feel so bad, dude. And I come from Catholics and Mormons, so
yeah. So
yeah, I'm really bad on the I need to clean up my act. Anyways, not to take from you. I really want to hear your decision.
I would bring back Stevie Ray Vaughn.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Dude, this is the second episode that you've surprised the living shit out of me.
Yeah, I would bring him back.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, the reason I would is because he is one of the best musicians in general. He's just a very good guitar player and also just had a very good guitar fretboard fluency that I feel like is lacking. And there are also, I mean, yes, there's plenty of recordings of him out there, but they're all kind of shitty. So it'd be cool to see what he would make of music today and how he.
You talking about live recordings and stuff?
Yeah. Like even when you hear is it Little Wing? That's one of his best recordings, but like if he was alive today, he'd hear, like, he would be inspired by music still. Even if he didn't like the music that we're listening to, he'd hear it, or he'd hear pop music, and it would somehow trigger something else. So it would have, like, it would change the trajectory of, like, blues and stuff, I feel, if he was still alive.
Yeah,
So
no.
that is what I would bring back.
Dude, I think that's actually, for a couple reasons, I think that's probably the best answer.
I'm just kidding. I'd be a musician, too. No, I would bring him back.
See, dude. Lordy. I think that's a good one, though. But dude, he's a good one to bring back because, you know, a lot of people would bring back their favorite or their, you know, someone that they love, like super, like, but you have a method, like, what am I trying to say? Like a method to why you chose him. And I think I can probably add some more stuff on top of that, dude. He died in a helicopter crash.
Helicopter, yeah.
He died like as he was like cleaning himself up from heroin. Started to get back on track.
Yeah.
Like, cause there's live interviews of him like, just coked out, dude. And they're on Instagram, Facebook, like vertical video of just him talking about like how he got bit by a snake or like a rattler, and you could just see it in his eyes. He's like just gone.
Yeah.
And so he was on his way. He was on his way to clean, like getting cleaned up, and then he died, man.
And
then,
I didn't know that part about it.
Yeah,
like I don't know much about his personal life.
He was getting cleaned up, and then also, I think that, you know, he's one of those few guitarists, and there are literally a few, right? Where, and I think we talked about this last episode, kind of, but like nobody will ever even come close to sounding like him, even if they play the same notes, same dynamic, same guitar, same setup. They just won't. And
plugins never existed then, right?
And it was all, dude. This guy crafted his sound like he used like string gauges that were like steel rods, like ridiculously thick. And you can hear it. His guitar is heavy, man.
Yeah.
But it's also not like crazy distorted. Granted, he plays like blues and stuff, but it's like the tone, the centralized, like where the tone comes from his fingers and his brain.
Yeah.
It doesn't come from the inputs and the outputs, you know?
Yeah, it's very much like the extension of his fingers, right? Like that's really what it is. It's not like if I would pick up that guitar, it would probably sound just like trash. He just knows how to operate it.
When I pick up a guitar, it sounds like trash.
Any guitar, I sound like shit. So,
but I think, dude, that's. I think you hit it out of the park with that one.
It was,
and you surprised. I didn't know you even listened to him.
Yeah, I mean, like in my car, I'm trying to find something like, I want to like calm down a little bit.
Yeah,
it's like always him or something that's not even like guitar related or.
His Lenny. Mary Had a Little Lamb, dude. He does a Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Yeah,
and it's like fantastic.
Yeah,
and his Voodoo Child rendition is good, and all of his classics. Like I like Tightrope and Caught in the Crossfire. I think it's Crossfire. Yeah. My dad got me into that stuff too at an early age, but it took me till like picking up one of these to realize what he was doing.
Right.
You know.
It was either him or G.G. Allen that I was going to pick. So, yeah. Like, do I want somebody who's going to melt my face with guitar or someone that throws shit at me
and like do a hate crime?
I heard that when he died, because G.G. Allen he overdosed. I'm guessing.
Clear on that.
I'm literally just guessing. Dude, but I know he.
I would love to. I would put money on that. That is how he died.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot
to unpack with that guy. But I heard, I think it was him, that he was dead for like a whole day, like a whole evening at a party.
Yeah.
And people like just thought he was passed out, so they're all like taking photos with him, and he's just like he's dead.
Whoa. Yeah. Really?
I think so. I think it was him. Yeah.
Damn. That's like mayhem, brutal stuff, dude.
Yeah, but like. Unintentional. Like, I don't think he meant for that to happen.
Gosh. Dude, every story I hear about that guy, it's like, what is going on, man?
He like hits people. And,
dude. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We know that I'm a narcissist and you're Jesus Christ. And so now let's look at some riffers, right?
Yeah,
let's feature some of our brethren on here, okay?
We got some good ones here.
Let's start with this guy. This guy we both track.
Yeah, he's one of the most famous Instagram.
Like
he does a lot
guys.
of cover stuff. Yeah, Invent Animate, right?
Yoald Medeiros. Let's say that
Jow?
Instagram name.
Is that how you say it? Jow?
Yeah, maybe it's Joald Medeiros. We'll put everything on the recording for sure.
I think he's from either Brazil or Portugal.
Oh, okay. Let's check him out. This guy rips, man. With the most beautiful guitar I've probably ever seen.
I love that thing.
Seven?
That's a 7, yeah. And I think, he tracks the drums and everything.
Damn, dude.
Which is probably the easiest thing.
This is good tone. I don't think there's too much gate on this.
No, this sounds cool.
There's a little blend and ambiance to it.
Yeah. I like the way he films, too.
Those bare knuckle pickups?
They look like it, yeah.
I know, I think they cornered the market on that look, right?
Yeah. That sort of matte look like the rest of the guitar. I just love the way, the light hits that thing.
Yeah, dude.
It looks like a countertop.
It does. It looks like a slate countertop, dude. That's phenomenal. And I like the, in terms of riffing, I'm definitely a simple riff guy. I don't get too complicated and stuff. I like these genty prog riffs that also stay a little, that just is not too much.
Yeah.
So
yeah, these are cool. I mean, they're basically all these bands rip off Meshuggah and Gojira in some way. You know what I mean? There's going to be lots of open low tunings with some rake, and it's.
So you're saying there's a market?
I would say there.
Are we writing an album
is.
right now?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that's in the making. We'd love to write an album if we could find time, but maybe someday, right?
Yeah, and it'd have to be. We just talked a lot of shit today, so it'd have to be something very flagship. So.
Very flagship, dude. Maybe I should shut my fucking mouth, man.
Very cutting edge.
I know if we ever came out with something and it was dull, they'd be like, these guys fucking critique people all the fucking day.
Yeah, and they have the balls to release something like this.
What the hell? Motherfuckers sound like Blink-182. Yeah. Okay. Dude, this is one that I want to share because this hits home.
All right.
And this is gonna show my age, probably show our age. And this riffer, this is a well-made Instagram reel for sure.
Okay.
So let's check this out. I'm not sure what his name is. Let's see what this guy's name is. Devin Shittiker. Devin Shittiker.
That's his name. All
right. Let's see. Better make good content with a name like that. Here we go. When you're trying to the riff, but all you can think about is the riff.
Someone said that has the BT band Mordecai feel. Oh,
there we go.
Shit. There it is.
Dude. With the tone, dude.
It sounds
perfect tone. Dude, best,
That
man.
sounds so good.
Dude, they made so many good fucking tunes, dude. Welcome to Hellview. Was that one of them?
That was on that same album,
Oh,
right?
dude.
Frenetic Amnesic was on that one too.
So many of those tunes are great.
Yeah, when we talked about influential albums, that should have been one.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about CKY a couple times, but that tone is so good.
Dude. And just the whole culture around the band and the CKY movies and stuff. How nostalgic is that, man?
And I'm pretty sure that dude Chad, the guitarist of CKY, he was a big G.G. Allen fan.
Was he?
Yeah.
Fitting.
So I guess you could say G.G. Allen kind of started Jackass and Wild Boys and all that stuff.
Dude,
That's cool.
I remember listening to CKY over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
Didn't they have another song called Paper Plate or something like that?
Maybe on that second album.
What was that?
Sure.
What was that? That CKY song.
Because that was 96 Quite Bitter Beings, right?
Yeah, Mm-hmm. Band, something about plate or I can't remember. Maybe I'm thinking of something different, but
that was also on the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. So
yes,
we're gonna get him on here.
Yeah, we got to get Tony Hawk on here, dude. Like, their soundtracks sum up a lot of my
my youth for sure.
Yeah, better years.
Yeah. So someone reach out to the Birdman.
If they could get Tony over here, if you guys have an in with Tony, please let us know.
That would be really, really helpful for us.
I think that would help our brand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's move on to some shredders. Okay, and we got some good ones here. We've got this guy right here shredding very fast on a cheap guitar.
All right.
Which I already know it's possible, dude. Like, I shred on cheap guitars all the time. It's like my thing, budget guitars.
This thing doesn't look that cheap.
I know it doesn't look that cheap, does it? This guy is, man. I wish, like, Instagram names would be a little easier to say.
Yeah.
Amaral Hawk. Anyways, follow him. We're gonna check him out right about now. Oh, so we're talking. Oh, this is Ingve. Yeah. But look at his setup in the back.
Yeah, he's got the axe effects and everything.
You could be playing a freaking first act Strat Pack.
Yeah.
And it would sound good.
Much better than when...
This sounds better than anything I own.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. And it's a cool color.
So I do like this one. I just, like... I do wonder if he is natty right now. Is he really playing this live, or is it just kind of a playthrough? And I would like to hear without any sort of backing track. You know, like what the guitar sounds like with just stock presets.
Yeah, that's true. Because, dude, you start adding in a bunch of stuff. I mean, all credit to this guy.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I can't play like this. Not, like, I'd say this is on par with Ingve's playing.
Yeah.
But,
and he's playing
even my mixes that I play, dude, like, I know my guitar doesn't sound good, or I'm messed up, or I'm off, rhythm. Mm-hmm. And then I go back and I throw over all the stuff over it, and it's like you can hide a lot of stuff in the mix. You really can. You can hide, like, man. I mean, I have a lot to hide. Let's just put that out there. So, but yeah, I mean, that's why we dig those natty videos. But this is fantastic. I mean, this is. I do wonder, like, he does have a different pickup in there, though. So, like, how cheap is this guitar?
Yeah, right. There's something going on, but it's still
fantastic playing. Follow this guy. We'll put him in the.
This guitar's only $200.
Is that what he says?
That's what it says.
Dang. All right.
I
guess it's just stop spending money on guitars.
Yeah, I'll throw my $2,000 instrument in the trash then.
All right, let's wrap it up with this dude. This is.
Oh yeah. And this one's just him playing. I don't think there's any backing track to this.
This is Guillermo Malalesta. No backing track to this? Let's check it out.
Malatesta.
Let's give this a go. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah.
This isn't as easy as it looks.
This is a lot of string skipping, and I, again, am blanking on, like, what the mode is that he's using.
PRS? Is it PRS? Yeah.
That's what the
fret markers are.
Yeah.
Dude.
It was very cool.
Oh, man, this is nice. This reminds me a lot of, like, a bridge or like a backing verse to like Born of Osiris.
Oh, yeah,
A lot of that going on.
Yeah.
Dude. And sometimes even their solos are like that. Like they'll have a breakdown with the solo, and it's like this is what it is.
Yeah.
This stuff is not, dude. I'd venture to say this is harder than just like blatant like sweeper picking arpeggios. This is accuracy.
Yeah, because it's like the alternate picking he's doing isn't just like back and forth. Like he has to the term inside picking. Like that's something that I've been trying to work on for so long because it really does help you eliminate like notes that are being hit and missed.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you play more accurately, but it makes you feel like you have no idea what you're doing too.
Well, dude, like even like when I'm learning new guitar, What I'm learning, like, you want water? Another water?
Oh, I'd love one. Thank you.
There you go. Welcome to the Mormon Church.
Hey, peace be with you.
Yep. We'll baptize you in the temple. Okay. But your parents can't come in. Are they true believers? They can't come in. Dude, like when I'm learning like a bunch of new like economy picking and stuff like that, and like also I'm learning a lot of like Nuno Betancourt, like hammer on and pull offs, and being really rhythmic with open like notes. Because the thing is, like a lot of Nuno Betancourt stuff from like Extreme, he does a lot. He picks very how should I say it, judiciously.
Yeah.
His picking, and a lot of the sound that you hear, it sounds like a delay. What he's using, but what he does is he's picking notes, and the dynamic between him with his hammer on and pull offs with a palm mute, it sounds like he's like shredding like these crazy notes when there's really not a lot going on, because there's so many ways to like economy pick and like get efficient notes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to alternate pick your life away.
I know exactly what you're saying right now too, because like what you said about Born of Osiris, I think this sounds a bit like how Jason Richardson plays.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that sound that band had was from him.
Yeah.
He was like, he changed the way that band sounded
for
so long, and then
without a doubt,
or for I guess just one album, but they can't even play like some of the songs live that he wrote.
There's no way, dude. Like
it's like kind of a bummer. I feel bad for them because it's like
he's next level. That's kind of like a threat of having a guy like that. Like
I
feel like a lot of bands would run into that if they lost a certain guitarist.
Yeah, and like that's how good he is. Is like imagine like that's your job, and all you have to do is like try to get as good as him to play that song live, and you're still like it can't be done.
I mean, you can get around it. Like you could like make a solo your own, kind of like sometimes some of the Megadeth dudes did that, like because Marty Friedman was like insane and playing the Tornado of Souls thing, but then again Megadeth got like Chris Broderick who can play like anything, so I don't know. I think it happens, and then people just put their own spin on things, right?
Yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna do? I mean, I think in their case there's like videos, it's like of Lee who's still in that band trying to play the solo, and it's like awful. Ooh. And then there's videos of it clearly like backtracked.
Oh, really?
And he's like pretending to play over it. I'm like, oof. I don't know which one's worse. Yeah.
Oh, man. I didn't know they've done that.
Yeah. I remember seeing like a video more recent where they played that Follow the Signs. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's played so perfectly.
Really?
Yeah. And then you hear like all the comments of like, what the fuck is this? And he's not actually playing that.
I didn't think bands would have the balls to do that. See? Yeah. This is why we talked about Chat GPT in one of the last episodes. Because, dude, bands will do shit, okay? Yeah. They will do stuff, man. Like, will bands use Chat GPT for lyrics? Absolutely. If they're doing this, dude, come on.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I've seen bands, like, missing members. Like, I think it was Slaughter to Prevail I saw before, and they didn't have, like, a drummer or a guitarist or something.
Really?
Yeah, and they'll still just play.
All right.
Like, they don't care.
No drummer. It's like, all right, guys, just listen to us like kind of jam.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that pretty much sums this episode up. We checked out some new shredders and riffmeisters. Pretty impressive out there. Dude, they just keep getting better and better and better and better, and we just keep getting older and more poor.
Two different directions.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's okay. We can lift them up. We're lifting them up on the back of our shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like
just give us some monetary compensation, all right? Because this is bad. No, I'm just kidding. But thanks for spending your commute. Maybe you're listening this in your mom's basement. Who knows? Thanks for spending the time with us, and we really appreciate it. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Phase Splitter Pod, not Phase Splitter Podcast because someone fucking stole that. But and then also the YouTube channel. If you're watching this, subscribe below. All right, and then also. My tag on Instagram is Nick Axe Guitar.
At Matthew Monty.
At Matthew Monty. Also, something that we got coming to you guys is we're making some merch. We're getting there. And then we're also going to start sending out splitter packs. What this is for people that submit questions and get featured on the show, we're going to send them like a bundle of cool stuff like stickers, patches, some merch. And also from some of our partners like Acoustic Attack, we're going to send you some like picks, some proprietary picks, and some other goodies. So subscribe to this and send us questions with whatever you have, okay?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, send us a question. You get free shit.
Just send us a question. You get free shit, all right? And we get more poor. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping in. We'll catch you next time. Later.